Namaste, my beautiful Cancers, and happy February to you all. I hope you're having a great month so far. This is a general reading for the sun sign of Cancer. If it does not resonate with you, please check your moon, your rising, or your Venus signs, especially for love. I do show a little bit of love in this reading, and I'll touch on it. So let's get started with the mantra. Om Shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace. Also, please like and subscribe to my channel. Every like and subscribe helps my channel to grow. And hit the notify button if you want to be notified of more videos when they come out. I've also started a music category in the Poppy House channel, so you can enjoy original music as well. Alrighty, I'm going to start out with these beautiful crystals because talking to a very good person I know that's a Cancer, she has told me that that this type of crystal, the calcite, really helps Cancers. And doing research on it, I have realized that yes, calcite can be very beneficial to Cancers. Although it is an air energy crystal, it has the effect for Cancers to bring them comfort and uplift them. And so this particular one is an octahedron calcite. It is from our friends at Magic Relics. It is out of Chihuahua, Mexico. And so this has special meaning to me. Has my ancestors are also out of Chihuahua. Chihuahua. I'm going to say that again. It's like saying the Chihuahua, Mexico. So there you go. This particular one is beautiful. I also have this red calcite steps crystal from our friends at Basana Rock. So both of these crystals are very beneficial to Cancers, and they don't have to necessarily be in this shape. However, this shape, this octahedron, is a very beautiful shape for self-forgiveness and acceptance. The shape is reflective, gives you purpose and understanding. But all calcite is going to benefit you Cancers to uplift you. It has that strange comfort energy, even though it relates to air, and it's very comforting and uplifting for Cancers. Alrighty, I'm going to get right into this reading because I believe that you will need a little bit of comfort and uplifting through the month of February. We always benefit from those great actions on our part to help us self-meditate, to meditate within ourselves and find that comfort within ourselves as well as in what the universe gives us. So I'm going to get into first what the energies are for your month of February. And I love this card. This is the Justice card, Libra energy. It's coming up for you in the month of February. And it's not only coming up here for you in the month, but it also came up here as the overall energy. And you can see the two differences in the card, but very similar in there in how they look. And Justice is all about balance. It is the Libra card. So you may be dealing with a Libra or be close to a Libra in your relationships. However, I believe what Tarot is saying, you will need a lot of balance and a lot of coming back into karma energy that, you may be dealing with higher organizations than what you normally deal with. So maybe churches, schools, businesses that are quite established, that kind of thing. I feel that this month you need a lot of balance in your dealings, and I will get into that. Relationship dealings, everyday actions, everyday circumstances that come up. I see a lot of that in the month of February, even more so than what you're normally used to dealing with. I also see this Nine of Wands, which is also getting through the month and knowing that things may happen and you have to get through them to get some type of a good ending. So whether that's every day-to-day chores or every day-to-day dealings with other people, the Nine of Wands is all about doing it again and doing it the best you can and getting through it because you're almost done with it. I also feel that for some of you, someone close to you may be taking a trip this month, in the month of February. And if that is so, if they are leaving for a little bit of time, I believe that it's going to benefit you in that. So maybe they'll come back to you with a gift or a surprise or some type of offer. But I do feel that for some of you, as this is a general reading, I do feel that some of you, it will touch you with that whoever is leaving for a vacation or business or whatever it is going to benefit you in the long run. Okay, I'm going to get into your relationships because I found this interesting for love. The Lover's card actually came out twice in this reading, once in your relationships and once as your own energy. So if you are contemplating a new love, or you're dating someone, or you're just kind of getting to know someone, or you've known them for a while and you may already be lovers, I want to let you know that there's a little competition out there. So whether that's them competing for your attention or you competing for their attention, or if there's more than one person involved in how this can play out. Because in this Lover's card, it's a very interesting card. It's not two people like over here in this one, which came up for your reading as well. It's three people. It's a choice. And in this deck, it is actually a choice. So for this card to come up in your relationships and your love interests is telling me that there's a little bit of competition and a little bit of choice, whether it has to do with you or the other person that you're thinking of. There is this choice. Now, the choice doesn't necessarily have to be between two people. The choice can also be between how they're feeling versus how you're feeling, or the choice can be between spending time with you or their family or business or their family. But there is a choice involved in this love relationship. Now, this is very telling to me too, because this Two of Cups, which is the lovers almost in the minor arcana. This is major arcana for Gemini. This is minor arcana in the suit of water. It's saying that this situation with the lovers, you will come in agreement with this other person or persons. There will be an agreement that is made that is beneficial to everyone. So if you are looking for love and wondering if they are the right person for you and they go a different route, Tarot is saying that's okay. It's beneficial for you in the end. You're not supposed to be with this person. If the choice is yours and you're the one making the choice between another person or situation, once again, Tarot is saying it's going to be towards your benefit. You will make the right choice and things will be okay. So if that has to do with a love situation, take that as it resonates. I believe that whether the choice comes down to them and they make the choice or you make the choice, either way, it's going to be a beneficial choice. It's going to be one that is agreed on by all parties. All right. In your energy, I see you, Cancer, coming in with air and coming in strong with decisions and choices. So once again, choices. The Eight of Cups, usually in the Rider-Waite deck, has to do with regret or walking away for something or turning away from something and coming back to something. Okay. In this deck, however, it has to do with completing certain tasks to get beyond where you are. So I feel that in the month of February, there's a lot on your plate as far as trying to get things done and making correct choices, and not even making correct choices, but making correct actions to get through the choices. because the Knight of Swords is all about coming in. So the Knight of Wands is all about actions, and the Knight of Swords is all about cleverness and getting things done. The pin is mightier than the sword almost. Although he's carrying a sword, it has to do more with intentions and thoughts, and those thoughts that lead to actions. So what tarot is saying is, be wise, because in your advice you have the King of Swords, which is so much more mature than this Knight of Swords. So I feel like your emotions are what you want to, is how you're feeling this month. It's like you're emotional and you want to get these things done and get them done right. But tarot over here in advice is saying, use wisdom over emotions, okay? Wisdom over change. The knights can come in all blustery and say things before they mean them. And the King of Swords over here is saying, choose your battles. Use the wisdom of change for the benefit. Don't get out of balance and say things that you really cannot take back, okay? It's almost like your everyday energies and happenings seem to turn into something more than what you expected. I'm trying to think of how to make that more clear. Kind of like you go out to the car to start your car to go to work or take the kids to school or run an errand and the car doesn't start. Okay, that's the kind of energy I'm getting through February. What starts out as a normal everyday task or something that should be easy just doesn't turn out that way. And I feel like you're going to run into that in the month of February in a lot of different areas, okay? So how you move forward through these different changes and choices is going to be determined by your effort. And how do you do that? Are you going to run in and bluster and, almost like be ruled by your emotions and that kind of thing? Or are you going to sit back and, like this King of Swords, and realize, that wisdom also helps with change? Pick your battles and choose your battles well. Tomorrow is another day. And the reason I say that is because these beautiful cards all came up together for your advice. And what tarot is telling me through these cards all coming in together is, sometimes we have to let things pan out. We have to let them go. And in this fortune, in this wheel of fortune, the wheel goes round and round. Things may happen with karma, with the wheel, that we have no control over. Sometimes we do have control over it. And tarot, of course, is saying if you have some type of control over it, definitely do that. Do it with wisdom and not with blustery arrogance. Do it with words, but do it in where your words are kind and not over emotional. Really go forward with logic in the month of February. Logic, clarity, strategy, wisdom on all these little changes that are going to be happening, because I do see a lot of little changes this month, maybe on a bigger scale. Something's little, something's big, but you are set out for the month of February to accomplish them. And tarot is saying do it with balance. This is a major arcana for temperance. And so what this card also tells me is temperance. This card is all about balance, but this card is also about mixing two things together, making lemonade out of lemons, mixing oil and water or oil and vinegar to make salad dressing. Temperance is all about mixing things up and making them work. And it's also about balance, finding those right ingredients. And I think what tarot is telling you is, sure, there's emotions to be had during these changes and there's things to be said, but mix them up with the stability of wisdom, with the higher counterpart of this suit of swords, the King of Swords, which is you can tell the difference. I mean, look at these two cards, right? They're both air energy, and they're both, very communicative. But one is coming in with force, and one is coming in with almost passivity. So even though you may not feel like being passive in a few things, know and pick and choose your battles well in the month of February. You have a strong arcana here for Leo, all about loyalty, protection, and love. That is also in your advice. So when you start to feel a little out of sorts, remember that you have a very strong community of love in your relationships, and those people that love and want to protect you and are loyal to you. So if you feel like you're alone in certain battles, you are not. You are not ever alone, Cancer, in these battles. You have your family and that stability to help you through the month of February when you're feeling a little stuck. I don't see any really major changes, but I do see little changes that add up to, a little bit of stress, because we can get stressed through changes. I want to show you this card too, the lovely Empress, but let me go back on this touch of changes, because I've gone through all of your cards. I have a mantra too, which is grant me the thing. Oh Lord, I'm so off right now because it's coming to my head. Grant me the wisdom to accept the things that I cannot change. Grant me the Lord have mercy. Shanti. Give me the wisdom to change the things I can. The wisdom. Oh wow, I am just really messing up that mantra. But anyway, the mantra is just to accept the things you can't change and change the things you can, and know the difference between both. Thank you. There it is. Okay, so kind of live by that mantra for the month of February. All right. And also in your energy of this beautiful Empress energy, once again, I was telling you, is that beautiful Justice coming in again. But the 10 of Pentacles, it's all about arriving and family, and knowing that all this choices and all this effort and all this work in the month of February, and even when you can't, when you have nothing to do with the outcome of the choice, just rest in knowing that this 10 of Pentacles, this beautiful arriving of family and love, just really, really focus on that in the month of February as well. You've arrived at this beautiful 10 of Pentacles. I mean, look at that. That's just a gorgeous card. And the Empress, and also the Ace of Rods. Hang in there. When you come into choices that seem a little difficult, know that you have the creativity to pull through and make it through. Okay? So just remember everything I said about coming into balance, about being more of the personality of the King of Swords and not the Knight of Swords. And also, lovers, it did show up in your energy as well. So if this choice over here in love has to do with you, I think you can pretty much well say that the cards are on your table and the choice is probably yours to make. Okay? All right, that's what I have for you, Cancers. I hope you have a wonderful month of February. I'll try to do a love reading mid-February. But if I don't, blessings, love, and light to you. Let's close out with a mantra. Day to day, we change. Minute to minute, we change. Death to death, we change. And life to life, we change. The only thing constant in this life is change. And yet we remain the same. That is the beauty of life. That is the beauty of love. And that is the beauty of Tarot. Namaste, my lovely Cancers.